Max, what's up? Damn, Shaka Khan was bad. Shaka was bad. Yeah, my bad. I was logged in on here trying to upload a video, but it's not working, so I'm gonna just play the whole thing. I just clipped out a small part of the video that I specifically wanted to play. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button now. Got my headphones working again, so I can actually hear the fucking video instead of just leaning down like this. I know y'all kept noticing I kept going like this, so I can lean down on the computer to hear what the fuck was going on. With knee slap, last time I was on there with knee slap, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hear a fucking word that video was saying, bro. I was guessing. I ain't gonna lie, I was guessing. I think he's supposed to go live again tonight too. I think he's scheduled for 9 o'clock. I saw it. I didn't look at the time though. I think it said 9 o'clock. But did y'all see Trump? This nigga blamed Tylenol for autism. I was leaving work today, and I was like, yo, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna go live about today. Like, I want to go live, but I don't know what the hell I want to talk about. She was like, you type in Trump and Tylenol. So I types it in, and I see the title, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting. I didn't watch the video. I wanted to be a fresh reaction. I didn't watch the video. You like my lineup, crisp, ain't it? That motherfucker crisp in the motherfucker. Whew. You know what's crazy? I did my shape up, right? I got some new clippers. I fucked up. Like fucked up. So I went to the barber shop this morning to get it fixed. And god damn did he line me and it was Mexicans again. Yeah, but this was a different guy. I'm going to him from now on because this motherfucker, Chris, is a motherfucker, bro. The other dude fired. I'm gonna tell you sorry, bro. I went to him last night. Like the boy right next to me too. Ain't no way I'll be able to sneak to it. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I like the way he do it. Like you don't get this part right here. You know, I be having nose hairs. I be thinking I got a boogie because my nose hairs start getting in with my mustache hair and they start touching each other. So it feel like I got a book. You don't get that part. And Yosh did, boy, Chris did a motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did push me back a little bit. He definitely did push me back a little bit. He got my forehead looking long and motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, but that thing is Chris. I'm sticking with him. Nick, well, what's up, sissy poo? I'm sticking with him. But yeah, yeah, I'm looking at East Slap joint right now. It's joint at 9 o'clock. Shit. Damn, Slap. What time is it? I'll try my best to get knock this out before he go live. He didn't even tell me he was going live. I be forgetting to tell him too, so I can't blame him. God damn. This is the Israel Army girls? Shit, sign me up. This what the females look like in Israel Army? Sign me the fuck up. I'll fight for the country. I'll definitely fight. We stand with Israel. I'll definitely stand with Israel. Yeah, ladies look like that. Yeah, this what the ladies look like in the army. We stand for Israel. Now, let me stop. Let me stop for they yank my fucking channel thinking I'm serious. That was a joke. I want to just say that was a joke. I have no opinion on the Israel and Palestine fight. I don't believe that it is my fight. So I have no opinion on it. I just want to state that, make that very clear. Yo, I keep forgetting I got fucking dimples. My beard always covers it. So when what's the name? I forget that all the time. My beard, I haven't seen them in so long. I forget that I have them. But they ain't like the regular ones though. They like those. They like the strong chin, crimson chin dimples. Well, I released a video reacting to Umar's cancel culture. I used a different voice this time. I noticed the issue with it, but I got a lot of views and likes, so I'll keep it. Oh, put a link in the chat. We can look at that there too. We can look at that too. Put a link in the chat. We can look at that. Got a problem with that. But if that's what the girls look like in Israel, I keep pointing the wrong way. Woo! Wee! Sign me up! Yeah, damn. Right, we just saying yeah, basically, Max. That's basically all I'm saying. Look at that ass. Look at the buns on that one. Yeah, it's only the joke after. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, basically. But Mr. Judge, you gonna like this live stream because Super Duper Magoofus apparently blame autism on Tylenol. Apparently, the kids got you sick again. Damn, sis. That's what happened too. I hope you get better. That's what be happening. And my coworker always asking me, "Why you always sick? Why you always sick?" Because I got kids that get sick and then they come touching with their grubby hands and shit, touching shit. All right, we're gonna do this first one. Oh yeah. Also, there's a cartoon joint that I want y'all to watch from that Never Too Much podcast. He did a whole like cartoon series on Umar. That shit is hilarious. I only showed y'all one. I didn't know he had a bunch of other ones. He put them all together. I'm gonna keep it a beat. I don't know about losing a lot of money. You got the president blaming you for autism. You about to lose a lot of money.
No, Don't take it.
You about to lose a lot of money. Of course he did. Funny how those who mock autism wind up knowing the least about it. That is a fact. That's a fact. Shit, I took a Tylenol today at work. Extra strength. Had a headache like a motherfucker. But we got a lot of stupid people out there that's gonna believe them. We do. We got a lot of dumb people out there that's gonna believe them. And I don't know about losing a lot of money. I think I want to go with the red background today. I don't know if I'm finna lose some paper. They about to lose some paper. Paper. Oh, let me see something. Background. I think I want to go with red today. Yeah, I think I want to go with red today. And then switch this one. Bam. No. I think it might look better with the blue. What y'all think? What look better, red or blue? Which one look better, red or blue? I'm gonna let y'all pick. Which one y'all think looks better, red or blue? Oh, I forgot about this too. No, because that go with that. Yeah, no, I'm liking the red. Red's my favorite color. Red, black, and white are my favorite colors. If you ever see me in person, I have a lot of red sneakers. I have a lot of red shirts, a lot of red outfits, a whole lot of red. I look like a walking Tylenol bottle. Here's a nurse before we even hear it. Here's a nurse in the chat saying Tylenol does not cause autism, but apparently,
if you just can't, I mean, it's fight like hell not to take it.
There's a strong response this morning from major medical groups that are taking issue with the White House's announcement tying autism to women using Tylenol during pregnancy.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians.
I'm like, I didn't get that at first because when she told my coworker told me, I'm like, how the fuck is it? Kids don't take Tylenol. Like they do got like kids like little kids Tylenol, but they don't really like Yeah, I use Motrin for my kids. That shit work. I don't even really see kids taking Tylenol, so I didn't really get it. And then they said during pregnancy. Wait, you can't really take nothing. Can you take Tylenol when you're pregnant? I know it was certain shit that she could take. It's been a while. It's been 2 years, about almost 2 years now since my last child, so I forgot all that shit. I've been drinking a lot of tea and vitamin C. You better drink some Theraflu. That shit worked like a charm for me. That shit worked for me. As soon as I feel a cold coming, the second my throat get you know when it's coming because your throat starting to get a little bit sore and itchy. The second I feel that shit, I jump right on Theraflu and knock myself out because usually when I get sick, I'll feel my throat itching and if it feels a little sore. And whether I go to sleep for the night or just take a nap, the next time I wake up, I am half dead. Feel like it. I am half dead. Fever 103. Hold on, I was just fine
this morning. At the use of well, let's see how we say that. I said, don't take Tylenol. Don't take it. If you just can't, I mean, it's fight like hell not to take it.
There's a strong response this morning from major medical groups that are taking issue with the White House's announcement tying autism to women using Tylenol during pregnancy.
First,
well, it does say vaccines, and I did hear about the vaccines. I heard a lot. I saw videos with a lot of yes, I see you with your little Pocahontas princess shirts on. A lot of doctors blew the whistle saying that them vaccines that they was giving kids were the cause of autism. Now, I'm not stating that as a fact, so don't get my channel YouTube. But I did see a lot of doctors, some lost their jobs for it too, say that autism, the leading cause of autism was them vaccines that they give your baby when they first were born. And I stood against them, John. She went and did that shit anyway. I did not want my child getting them vaccinations. I heard they just passed a law saying that you got you don't have to. And I wish they would have passed that shit 6 years ago, because I can say that my son was fine. My oldest son, he has autism. He was fine until he got those fucking vaccines. I noticed he was less aware. Like he was wide and aware and awake and smiling. And once he got the last vaccine, it was like it was like a shift. Like he was ultimately quiet. He cried a lot, and he didn't. And then as he got older, he never talked. Tylenol is the only thing that they can take safely. Yeah, I knew it was one of them that it was only one.
Effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. Is that okay?
Huh?
Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
You mean
during pregnancy can be?
Is he trying to say antihistamine? Is he trying to say antihistamine? Acetaminophen. What the fuck? Is he trying to say antihistamine? Hey, Neekwood, please tell me he's not trying to say antihistamine. Please tell me that's not what he just tried to pronounce. Please tell me that's something else. Please. I think what's going on, Tylenol ain't willing to give the government a cut of that money. Oh, you don't want to give us that? A word? We're going to press conference tonight. Oh, you don't want to give us a split of that paper? Oh, you don't want in on this? Oh, you ain't going to cut us in? We're going live tonight. Yeah, Tylenol causes autism in babies. Don't take it. Yo, that's what he was trying to say. Antihistamine. Oh my God, that let you know we should not be listening to this man. That let you know the man couldn't even read the word antihistamine. That let you know he is not qualified to be saying any of these things. But I just throwing it out there. Just as a theory. Trump is a bully. And that's what I'm saying. This nigga can't even pronounce antihistamine, but y'all taking medical advice from this motherfucker. But listen, I think he went to Tylenol like y'all making a lot of money over here. You know, you want to donate to the campaign. You going to donate to the government. And Tylenol said respectfully, no. And he was like, oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, you're not going to give us nothing? You're not going to kick in at all? Set up a press conference, 8:30 p.m. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 8:30. Yeah, don't take that shit. It causes autism in babies. Yo, that's a skit. That's a skit. Don't steal my idea. Y'all heard it here first. I'm doing a skit. I wish I could do a Trump voice. No, you don't want to kick in? You sure about that? You sure you don't want to give us any type of donation? Oh, really? Really? Set up a press conference. Yeah, set up a press conference. By the next morning, Tylenol causes autism in babies. Don't take it no more.
Tylenol during pregnancy.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. This, oh my God. Where is that Tripsies?
Yes.
Did you hear how this nigga just pronounced it? Antihistamine? Hold on.
No, acetaminophen.
Antihistamine. Listen to what he said.
Been using Tylenol during pregnancy.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that.
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. Y'all taking your medical advice from
Man, that's the technical term for Tylenol. Acetaminophen.
The word is antihistamine.
No,
I know that for a fact. My mom used to study this shit.
Antihistamine is the allergy stuff, and acetaminophen is Tylenol.
Acetaminophen?
Yes, that's what he's trying to say.
Antihistamine.
Antihistamine is for allergies.
Niqua just said it. That's what he was trying to pronounce. Antihistamine. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what Niqua just said. She confirmed it. Niqua, I could be wrong. But Niqua, is he trying to say whatever that word?
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
I can't hardly say it because I need an antihistamine. My sinuses swollen up.
I think antihistamine is in Tylenol.
Antihistamine is for allergies, brother.
I could be wrong. I ain't no doctor. He said that's the medical term for Tylenol.
Yeah, acetaminophen.
Which one, man? Is it what I'm saying? The Tylenol company, we owe you what? But it's just I think what happened was Trump went to them and said, "Yeah, y'all owe us some money," and the Tylenol company said, "What? We don't owe y'all nothing. We ain't never tell y'all." And he said, "Oh, y'all not kicking in? Oh, y'all not know nothing." Set up a press conference. Yeah, Tylenol causes autism in babies. Don't take that shit no more. Trump will fucking bully. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism.
I think they'd be
so
right
taking
about the
Tylenol
vaccine,
is not good.
President Trump's messaging came with his help.
You also told us to drink bleach during COVID. You also told motherfuckers to drink bleach during COVID. Get the fuck you talking about?
Anybody for medical advice need to go to the psych ward and turn themselves in. That's all I know.
Like I said, he also told us to drink bleach to get rid of COVID.
Hell no!
Secretary RFK Jr. by his side, who has long shared provably wrong theories about what causes autism.
They are.
Wait, RFK Jr. is that what's the name, son?
JFK brother's son.
Yeah. That's him. I thought they just knocked them all off. I thought
that was the other junior.
I thought the dude that died of brain cancer was the last one.
Nah, this the other one.
Oh, that's the brother's son.
This the one that didn't nobody realize was here until the other ones died off. They was like, it's another one? That one.
Oh,
yeah.
He must have slipped his ass out the country.
He always been here, but didn't nobody pay him no attention.
Oh, I forgot to do my intro. Hold on, y'all.
Well, I'm finna drop down because my allergies is hell tonight.
All right, sis.
See y'all later.
I forgot to do my intro, y'all. Let me play my intro real quick.
MIG going crazy. I've been out of my body, but I've been doing fine. I've been stacking my cash, I'm working overtime. Taking drugs, I told my twin go pull another line. I've been praying to my God that all my kidneys fine. Stacking money, stay ready, this life shit not a race. In the real nigga category when they nominate. Been a hustler since birth, I cannot just jog in place. Yeah, my aura so big, it be hard to hide my face. Ain't no checking me, I'm super fly, ain't no catching me. I be trying to stay up on my grind, bad bitches testing me. Old friends getting mad, I leveled up, they ain't getting next to me. Some shit we don't get to choose, and this rap shit is my destiny. Pour it up and I sip, just spilled lean up on my kicks. Took a Canadian to the trench, she got out with different kind of stitch. I do shit that these niggas wish. Took a nigga bitch and fucked her in the whip. These niggas hating, I don't even trip. Dripping on a hater, I be sick. Coming for it all, trying to get paid. Know I'm from the trenches, ain't crime paid. Gotta thank God he had my days. Stay up ballin' route like Jamar Chase. Take it to the top like I'm dead rough.
Y'all fucks with that? That was a shout out to my co-worker, Slicky Rogers, on the track. That's my co-worker. That nigga fire. I ain't gonna lie. I heard his mixtape. I said, bro, you gotta let me use that hook on that on my intro. You got to let me use that hook. He said, go ahead. Let me know how y'all feel about that, John. Put it in the chat.
Are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever, that you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it.
I think Charleston White got autism.
It's a small number
that nigga I got autism.
of cases, I think.
This morning, major medical organizations are disagreeing with the president, saying that acetaminophen is safe for pregnant women and that the drug is important because
acetaminophen. How the fuck did he pronounce it? Let's run that back.
Not to take it.
There's a strong response this morning from major medical.
If you just can't, I mean, it's just fight like hell. No, don't take it. If you just can't, I mean, it's just fight like hell not to take it.
There's a strong response this morning from major medical groups that are taking issue with the White House's announcement tying autism to women using Tylenol during pregnancy.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. He still ain't pronounced it right. Acetaminophen. That motherfucker still ain't pronounced it right. No, my God. This is the same motherfucker that told us to drink bleach when COVID came out. And y'all listening to this motherfucker. Somebody told people drunk that shit and died. And y'all listening to this motherfucker right here to get y'all medical advice. Look, the RFK Jr., he look like he don't want to be a part of this shit. He look like they strong arm his ass in the standing there. Look at him.
Acetaminophen. Is that okay?
Full mass.
Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol, during pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is
so he's not saying that it causes autism. He's saying that it's an increase. But there's a lot of dumb people out there that's gonna still believe that it causes it. Like, come on, bro. Like that. Come on. There's a lot of dumb people out there that ain't gonna understand that he says it causes increase. The difference between it causes it and it causes increase. All they need to hear is what he just said, and they'll believe. Oh my God, this Tylenol lost $1 billion overnight.
Not good.
President Trump's messaging came with his health.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at RFK. This dude above me look like, yeah, we showed them. Look at RFK. Look at this man. If I can move myself over here, I wish I could. Oh shit, I forgot I could do that. I can flip flop. Now, what this man right here where my finger is, look at him when I switch it. Watch. This dude right here where my finger is. Watch this motherfucker. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Does that man look like he? Look at him. Do that man look like he agree with what this man saying? Just put it in the chat, yes or no. Do he look like he agree with anything this man is saying?
Secretary RFK Jr. by his side, who has long shared provably wrong theories about.
Look at him. He looked like he aged 10 years in that press conference. He said he a brain eating parasite. I don't know, sis. It looked like he looked like he didn't age 10 years overnight. Just being at that press conference. He looked like he knows something.
What causes autism?
They are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever. And you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. It's a small number of cases, I think.
This morning, major medical organizations are disagreeing with the president, saying that acetaminophen is safe for pregnant women and that the drug is important because untreated fevers can end pregnancies. The makers of Tylenol say that sound science.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a fever and you got a baby in you, couldn't that fever cause some complications? I ain't no medical doctor. I ain't got no degree in medical field or none of that. But I would assume that having a fever and the only thing that you can take is Tylenol, that you can safely take is Tylenol. And you telling me I can't take it? Well, I ain't a woman. I can't get pregnant. But you telling women they can't take it or it's going to cause high risk, that's I don't know, man. This something fishy about
Science
this.
clearly shows that taking acetaminophen does not cause autism. The president also claims that ingredients in vaccines and the close timing of childhood vaccinations could also be contributing to rising autism cases.
Now that I do believe. Now that part I do believe. There's actual doctors that have come out, and I'm not saying this is a fact. Don't take my channel because I am not putting this out as a fact. This is simply my opinion. I believe that those we ain't start seeing an increase in autism. If you look at the records, that shit skyrocketed once them vaccines start coming out. That is a fact.
The FDA commissioner standing by the White House's claims on Tylenol.
Acetaminophen has been given willy-nilly, way too frequently, without any discussion of the potential risks to balance out those discussions about the potential benefit.
But medical groups say that there have been dozens of large studies over the decades, and not one of them found that acetaminophen or vaccines cause autism.
There was a study.
I don't know about acetaminophen, but you're definitely lying about the vaccines. There's testimonies from actual victims. There's my testimony, and there's doctors' testimonies. I don't know what the fuck you. Stop lying for the medical companies. You motherfuckers is evil. Y'all some evil. Oh my God, I've never seen this. The world. Oh man. I wish I can go back to being a kid where I didn't see so much evil in the world, man.
That was done in Sweden, where they looked over a 25-year period at 2.5.
It was done in Sweden. We don't give a fuck what's going on in Sweden. Was the test done in America? Was the test done in America? Say something else.
Million children to see whether or not Tylenol taken during pregnancy increased the risk of autism.
I
And
believe
it
the
didn't.
vaccine.
And more importantly, they did it the right way because they did the so-called sibling control. So they looked at mothers who took Tylenol during one pregnancy but not another. So you could compare those two pregnancies. And again, it found that there was no relationship between taking Tylenol and developing autism.
Dr. Edith Bracho Sanchez is a New York pediatrician.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good way to test it. Shouldn't there be some like a type of like chemical balance that you can test? Like, you know, it's actually scientifically proven that it doesn't cause autism. Were you talking about the vaccines or the or Tylenol, Niqua?
Who is pregnant with her second child and shares that she's still taking the drug herself.
Uncontrolled fevers in pregnancy pose an increased risk.
God damn. Damn, who got her pregnant? Shit, she couldn't be my wife. She'd be knocked up all the time. Shit, that bitch be pregnant right now.
Of miscarriage, of neural developmental defects. Knowing what I know about the risks of Tylenol in pregnancy versus the risks of an uncontrolled fever, I would take Tylenol again in this pregnancy.
The stock price of Tylenol fell dramatically because all of this. And Tylenol.
Look, bro, I'm telling you, it ain't about the autism. It's about that paper. The stock price dropped. You heard it, dramatically. It's about that paper. Tylenol wouldn't kick in. I'm telling you. I know this, but Trump is a sleazebag, my nigga. All he's about is that paper. That paper. That's all that man is about. He's strong-arming him. Tylenol gonna give him some money, and he's gonna go back and be like, yeah, well, we went back and tested it. Y'all heard it here first. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This the man that told us to drink bleach. We listening to him about fucking Tylenol. Get the fuck out of here. I'm telling you. Tylenol wouldn't kick in. You heard it here first. Tylenol wouldn't kick in on that paper. So he said, all right. No, it's good. Y'all ain't got to. Let's see what you say in a week. I'll give you a week to decide. The CEO of Tylenol was like, whatever, fuck him. The CEO of Tylenol was like, whatever, fuck him. Tylenol's on the phone right now trying to get in contact with Trump. Actually, and trying to cut that check. I guarantee you they try to cut that check as we speak. I bet you Tylenol trying to cut that check right now. I bet you they try to cut that check right now.
It's a very important drug for pregnant women because they're told that they shouldn't be using that other popular painkiller, ibuprofen, because that one for certain increases the risk of miscarriage.
Yeah. Tylenol wouldn't kick in on that paper. Trump said, I need a cut of that. Tylenol said, no. Trump said, oh, really? Oh, that's how you feel? You're not trying to get it? Oh, really? We'll see how you feel tomorrow. We'll see how you feel tomorrow. And you know Trump, he probably ain't answering the phone on purpose to make the price go up. Oh yeah, let him squirm. Give him a week, let him squirm. They probably gave him 50% of the company, about to give him 50% of the company by now. I'm telling you. This is Trump we talking about. This man is a businessman. He ain't no fucking president. This man is all about business. Every move that he's made during his presidency was mostly business. All right, now let's watch these Umar cartoons before we get into this Umar shit. Oh, excuse me.
That's never too much, never too much, never too much. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real.
Yo, he did a cartoon about this motherfucker. They did a cartoon about Umar saying that the alien punched him in the face. I shit you not. This man did a cartoon about the alien punching Umar in the face. The shit is hilarious. I'm telling you, yo. Tylenol that gave Trump 50% of that. Am I lying though? Mr. Judge, you could probably testify to this. What has Trump like actually did for the people? Like actually did like as a president that was helpful to the people. Everything that this man has done was to keep the rich richer and the poor poorer. We just to a point we ain't even got no middle class anymore. Damn near. We either don't got it or it's damn near gone. You either rich or poor. And I ain't into politics like that, but I can see that clearly see that. Every move that this man has made in his presidency have been all business strategies.
Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, "Is that a UFO?" Said, "Nah, that might be a plane. Maybe that's the military expedition, military air." It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. So it was way up in the sky though.
First of all, this is how I know the nigga lying. Black folks, how many times have you looked out the window and saw some lights in the sky and your mother said it was a military expedition? How many times have your mother told you when you saw some lights in the sky that it was a military expedition?
Goodbye.
1 2 1 2 1 2 5. Hop in the hot mess for the one time.
Hop in the hot mess for the one time. If we see lights in the sky, first of all, we get the fuck away from the window. First of all, that's first and foremost. We get the fuck away from the window. That's first and foremost. And my mom ain't gonna never say, "Oh, this might be a military expedition." He could at least said it was a plane. How many black folks know what military expeditions are?
But it had all these lights and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, "Okay, it's time for you to go to bed." So I go to bed, but I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep?
It's funny that he put the Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass over top of his head. That's hilarious.
Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features, pure yellow light. And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow.
Now, how many bodybuilding alien stories have you ever heard? He said he was short and stocky, like a bodybuilder. How many bodybuilding? Now, I done seen 1,001 alien stories. I have yet to ever see somebody say that the motherfucking alien looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. The alien walked up on him, "Get down! Get to the chopper now!" Get to the UFO now. Get down. He said the alien asked him for donations.
And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose.
Now, I've heard of aliens abducting people, doing experiments. That alien can tell the future. That alien knew what he was going to do. That alien, he knew who he was going to grow up to be, so he went. The alien punched him in his face. This is for what you're going to do in 30 years, 40 years.
I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose, and it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room, and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien. They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship. It was real.
Now, he just said he had a black eye or a broke nose. Now, you run in a room and tell your mother that you just got punched in the face by an alien. And you claim that you had a black eye, so your mother didn't notice that your nose was bleeding. Notice he didn't say his nose was bleeding. You got a broke nose, that shit is leaking like a motherfucker. That your nose is going to leak profusely. I think I said that right. Your nose is going to leak uncontrollably. It's going to be leaking. You're going to be. Your mom didn't notice that your eye was swollen. Your mom didn't notice that your nose was shifted over to the side like this? No. She ain't noticed none of that. She just told you to go right back to bed. Oh my God. You can tell he made that shit up on the spot. You can tell he made that shit. You need to do one on that, Mr. Judge.
Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face. It felt like I had a broke nose, but I didn't.
Yeah, it probably was Frederick Douglass. Pussy! Going around lying on my name like that. But come on, bro. Your mom didn't notice that your eye was swollen and your nose was swollen. She ain't noticed none of that. She ain't see you wasn't bleeding out your nose, nothing. But you knew you had a broke nose. That's the whole in the story too. He said his nose wasn't broke, but before that he said, "I just knew that I had a broke nose or a black eye. I just knew that I had a broke nose or a black eye." But then turns around and say my nose wasn't broke. Nigga, you made that shit up on the spot.
Listen up, children, and mothers as well.
Make sure y'all hit that like button.
A sinister story that I shudder to tell of a man named Omar with a smile so wide who spoke of a school that he'd opened with pride. He said, "Oh, dear sisters, just hit the Cash App
donation."
He said, Mr. Judge said an alien took time out of his day to smack a child. Perfect logic when you think about it. That alien knew what Umar was finna become and slapped the shit out of him. You gonna do what in 20, 30 years? That's for not building a school. What school? You'll see.
I'm trying to raise money because the school is all black. The school will be perfect, the best you will see. Just trust my vision and hand it to me."
Donation.
But the school was no school, just a trick, a game, an abandoned old building falling apart with shame. Its windows were broken, its hallways were bare, but Umar would lure mothers and trap them in there. For once they stepped in with hope in their eyes, the doors behind them locked despite all their cries. The halls came alive, and then came the bongos, and Omar would ask them to gummy his Shango.
Swallowing the Shango.
Oh my God. Yo, never too much TV. You are diabolical for this one. Diabolical. Diabolical.
Their cries. The halls came alive, and then came the bongos, and Omar would ask them to gummy his Shango.
Swallowing the Shango.
Now the children grew worried. Where's mom? Where'd she go?
Swallowing the Shango.
But Omar kept grinning, pretending to know. And for the school, young brother, don't fuss, don't fear. Just go get me more money.
Yes.
The opening is near.
Wow.
And then came the heroes, online they appeared. The Nubian YouTubians, to whom Umar most feared. They streamed and they posted, exposing his lie. They showed all the mothers who vanished inside. And Omar grew angry, his smile cracked in two. His school was a graveyard, the rumors were true. The mothers came back? No, they're lost to this day. But at least now the children had learned what to say. Beware of the false teacher.
That's crazy that this shit is like actually true. Like that's the most crazy part about it, that all this shit is true.
Who grin ear to ear, whose schools never open, through years disappear. They promise you futures, they'll beg and they'll plead, but they're monsters in secret, just feeding on greed. And though they all shouted, it's finished, it's done, the school will be closed, no more tricks, no more fun. Still whispers are heard from those foolish and kind who keep sending Omar their nickels and dimes. So listen, dear children, and keep mothers near, for Omar's fake school still waits year after year.
Meet some friends of mine.
Dude, where's that drum coming from? Fight code forever there.
Yo, I gotta find out these AI joints that they be using, bro. Cause I got a bunch of ideas, bro. I got so many ideas for this shit. Oh man, I definitely gotta find out this AI shit and how much it costs. I got plenty of ideas.
Hey, young bloods. Hey, come here real quick. Let me talk to you. Let me holler at you, young prince. Yeah, you. Young bloods, young kings. Behold the greatest institution in Pan-Africanism, panhandlingism, education the world has ever seen.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Check this out right here.
Dude, isn't that just a piece of cardboard?
For over a decade, young blood, I have fought the enemies of progress.
That's basically what that school is. A big ass block of cardboard. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We need to get this video out. And I was right about Umar shipping money overseas. He was funneling the money through shell companies. Watch, I'm gonna play the video.
I have gathered donations. I have prayed to the ancestors, and today, yes, young blood, today, the dream is almost real. Where's your mother? Is she a caramel frappe goddess, or is she a double fudge mocha goddess?
Dude, my mom does not want a broke-ass motherfucker like you. We saw you on the internet.
I need to holler at her. She need to hit the cash app. I got the school for you right here, young blood. What's your name?
Dude, who are you?
I told you, I'm the prince of panhandlingism, young blood. I am the king of cash app.
Yo.
Boy, your fat ass better chill out, boy, and hit the cash app. Boy, if you can stop hitting the goddamn, you can hit the gym too. You can hit the cash.
He said, nigga, you better calm down and hit the cash app.
Cash app, or you can hit the gym, because either way, FDMG will have one, so you ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run your fat ass about 3-4 laps at a time, because you was insanely fat. You weigh as much as me, and you what? You need to go ahead and hit the cash app and hit your mama up, because I know she probably need a man in her life. Is she married? Matter of fact, hold on one second.
Hey, wait. Didn't you say that was like 10 years ago? My mom said she donated like $50 back then. Shit, man, you be scheming, bro. You be scheming like a motherfucker, man.
Patience, young fat fuck. A true African institution will take time, just like your blood pressure to go down. So hit the Cash App or hit the PayPal and stop being a hater. Whoa, Papa Shango, whoa, no. You need to go to this school and learn some manners.
I think your school just collapsed.
Nah, young blood. That's just, that was earthquake preparedness. That was Papa Shango. The ancestors.
That was the ancestors, Papa Shango. Oh, my God.
Teaching structural integrity, young blood. Mind your goddamn business. Real funny. Yeah, real funny. Wait till the school get built. Wait till the school is built, family. Oh, shit. Bro, young brother just died in the street. See, that's what I'm trying to prevent with FDMG Academy.
Bitch ass nigga.
Dude, you didn't even have students.
Motherfucker, young blood, every child of the diaspora is already enrolled spiritually. I just need it financially. See, you got the game messed up. You need to hit the Cash App and call your mama. I know.
He said every young brother is enrolled spiritually. I just need him there financially. You need to tell your mama to hit the Cash App. Yo, this is diabolical.
Your mama probably one of those goddesses that be hitting me on the Cash App. You need to stop playing.
That nigga crazy. 0 students, 0 classes, 0 lunch ladies. Pretty cool school, my brother. Pretty good school, my guy. This man is scam.
Umar, what the hell is going on here?
Oh shit. Brother, Pastor David. I didn't know you were in South. You were in South Dark.
Boy, is this a damn trap bando you luring kids into? And one of them dead over here? Man, you in more trouble than me. I have taught you nothing.
Preparators rise, lead the dream team. Fighting for justice, making freedom a theme. Banging on the beach, yeah, carry the sound. Power up to people, we are justice unbound. Online to the streets, we igniting the light. Black man, here I am, we gon' stand and fight. Truth in a lecture, wisdom we spread. Breaking down walls while getting some bread. We the reparators standing tall. Against the beast, we will never fall.
America is in chaos. Trump done sent the military to the hood, just like it's Call of Duty Section 8 edition. News anchors bragging about record low shootings. But y'all know the drill. Something don't add up. Meanwhile, tucked away in a raggedy ass skyscraper with a busted neon sign that only says House of Khan is the most dysfunctional group of superheroes you ever met. Ladies and gentlemen, the Reparators. All right, now listen up. Trump think he can fix our hood, and that's our job.
It's supposed to be Sinetta, Cy Fury, a red pill, blue pill, young Pharaoh, Shaka Amos, what's his name? Tazuriak.
This right here is Cy Fury. Think like a fake Nick Fury, but drunk off Hennessy and Hotep conspiracy videos. Always angry, always tapping that glowing Ankh staff like it's a gavel on Judge Mathis. Captain Africa, stand up! Captain Africa, aka Dr. Umar Johnson, the man, the myth, the unfinished school. Dashiki armor, Pan-African shield, and more tangents than a geometry class. Bro can't even save the kids, but he sure can save a Cash App. Brothers and sisters and butter pecan goddesses. Oh Lord, here we goddamn go. Power Man, take the floor. Power Man, aka Cyrus Supersetti, Iron Man with a Hotep heart.
Black Power, Power Man, Black Power, Black Power.
Drive, suit called the drip suit. He stay upgrading his armor mid-argument like an angry Wakandan Tony Stark with Boost Mobile Wi-Fi. Lord, I swear this fool Umar, could talk the paint off a goddamn pyramid.
Nazi man,
Nah.
rise, brother.
A Nazi, aka Young Pharaoh.
Oh,
Spider-Man,
my God.
if he was addicted to Egyptology TikToks, shoots hieroglyphic webs, flips around too much, and starts every speech with, "Why is this important?" Bro
Why is
is
this
one
important?
black seed oil commercial away from imploding.
Why is this important, family? Because semantically, leadership requires epistemological equilibriums that can actually coincide.
Shut your damn ass up before you sprain a vowel.
Big Horace.
Big Horace,
Oh,
aka
my God.
Shaka Amos, Hulk with a kilt. Big, green, Egyptian paint on his face, lips looking like he fresh out the Mac counter. Strongest one out here, but built like the Kool-Aid man with a braid on his head. Thaw,
Oh, my
let me
God.
holler at you, Thaw. Why
Stop.
you never ask me nothing? I'm the biggest. I should be the leader.
Stop. Let me holler at you. Stop. Stop. Hey, stop. See, Egypt was the remember when Shaka showed he wasn't no bitch. Shaka was ready to fuck the bull up. No, man. I want where you coming at. No, you think it's sweet. You think it's sweet over here. No, man. No, sir. No, sir. No, this nigga think it's sweet. He think it's sweet over here. Ain't nothing sweet over here. Cracking the fuck up.
Actually, think about it.
Boy, you built like the Kool-Aid man with a braid in your head. You need to sit down and relax.
But Alexander the Great, he was tall, and he still got his goddamn ass whooped too. Big dummy.
Captain Israelite.
Captain Israelite, aka Captain Tazariot. He's like a Thor if he was a Hebrew Israelite. The whole outfit looked like he fell out of Fringe Curtain. Every 5 minutes he's screaming, "We are not Africans." Then he summons some random dude from somewhere, I don't even know where he's from.
You know what's crazy though? How they dress, right? And I don't remember the Bible giving any like details. I could be wrong, but I don't remember the Bible giving any specific details on how the Hebrew Israelites dressed. And they be wearing these weird ass kilts and the whole outfit is just fucking weird. Like, and there's no details on how these people dress. Like, you motherfuckers just made the shit up, in my opinion. We got some down the street. I was riding the bus the other day coming home from work, and I saw these motherfuckers on the street. I said, "Oh shit, these motherfuckers done came to Pennsylvania." The dude that gave me a ride home from work, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He always talking about Yahweh and how Yahweh saved him from crack. And I mean, I fucks with him. I call him Pops. I really fucks with this dude. He's a really good dude. I just think, and he be playing church. Like he got the ox at work. Like he'll play music. He'll play all types of music. But then a certain period of time, he playing church music and shit. I'm like, come on, bro, this is inappropriate for work. I can't say nothing because I need to ride home from work. But I'll be ready to be like, come on, man, this is inappropriate. Ain't nobody else in this motherfucker a Hebrew Israelite but you. We trying to work, we ain't trying to get our praise on. But it's Pop, so I can't really say nothing. But that shit do be a little annoying sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Talking about Reed. It's like an unpaid hype man. We are not African.
And the Lord said, "Thou art cursed into captivity."
You don't cut off that Alexa audio book. Where is that coming from?
Pill and blue pill. What's up, brothers?
Twin hip hop gods. Two sides of the same mixtape.
Two sides of the same mixtape.
One in blue. Both covered in more jewels than a 2005 Dipset video.
Wow.
Always rhyming, always finishing each other's sentences.
He said these niggas is two sides of the same mixtape. Oh, he killed him with that one. He said he got more jewels than a 2005 Dipset video. God damn. Alexander the Great was a homosexual too. If you got a problem with Will and Grace, that don't mean there's nothing wrong with you. That means there's something wrong with Will. He's a homosexual. Alexander the Great was definitely a homosexual.
and forever arguing over who's the flyest. Spoiler alert, neither one.
Y'all are not ready for drip. Red and blue, purple like Prince.
And finally, the one ain't even here. Brother Prophet. Vision with an EBT card. Floating Prophet with a forehead gym. But right now, his ass locked up. Yeah, he foresaw a lot, but he ain't foresee that police report. Oh yeah, Power Man is absent. He had a little run-in with the law. I knew that man was a damn pervert. From the moment I met him, I knew he was a damn pervert.
Shut the hell up and just gear up and get ready for battle.
This episode of Never Too Much podcast is brought to you by Fuckatall. Find your peace with Fuckatall.
This episode of Never Too Much is presented to you by White Mount Mule Chapstick. White Mount Mule Chapstick. Don't get caught looking like one.
This just in, Trump's task force just arrested 200 gang members in Atlanta. Streets are already reporting record low shootings.
While the reparators roast each other in a circle like Hotep Barbershop, Trump out here running Operation Clean Sweep. Military in the hood, trap houses turned into yoga studios, and white folks jogging with pit bulls like it's a Whole Foods commercial. Meanwhile,
why is this important? Because when you think about it, family, look me in my eye. Look me in my eye. Look at me in my eye. Leadership requires...
why is you important?
I think that I should be the leader.
You built like a green Teletubby. Sit down. Obviously, I should be the leader. I am the most requested black scholar in the world. We already know this. I have my own academy, family. I do have a conference in Harlem Thursday.
Ain't no way you gonna lead anybody.
Couldn't even lead your damn school into existence. Who would follow you, you dirty midget?
Come on, y'all both get a grip. Red and blue, purple like Prince.
Which is important, actually, family, because purple in Kemet was the sacred hue representing
we are not African.
Read the law for children of Israel.
Man, if you don't shut up with that Hebrew Hogwarts bullshit.
They've been arguing for so long. Uber Eats knows the war room's address by heart. Trump out here cleaning the hood while they debating on who got a better vocabulary.
Smelling better, it's looking different, and goodbye dice games, hello downward dogs. Bruh, they replaced the corner boys with couples doing the hot yoga. Gentrification ain't just coming, it's RSVP. Back to the war room.
See, this is why this is important, because etymology dictates that semantic.
Well, how are you still even talking right now?
They have been arguing for weeks. Food cartons, conspiracy boards, the war room looked like an expired HBCU dorm. At this point, even the cockroaches have packed up and moved to the suburbs.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You ever feel like the internet just ain't giving you enough? Like you scroll for hours, but nothing hits the way you want? Well, welcome to Blacklight TV and Never Too Much podcast, where we give you everything you didn't ever know you needed. We're talking deep dives, wild stories, crazy interviews, and real talk that'll have you laughing and thinking, maybe even yelling at your screen. Murph Almighty and Mr. Rogers keep it 100, breaking down everything from hip-hop history to internet foolishness to politics. And if that ain't enough, we got a whole universe of content waiting just for you. Blacklight TV news, you can stay woke with the real headlines. We got reactions and ownage videos where we call out the wildest internet moments. We have funny political shorts, quick takes that hit hard. We have top 10s and fun facts. Bet you didn't know half of this stuff. And we had Hollywood gems, shining a light on underrated entertainers. Hell, we even got meditation and sleep vibes, because even legends need to rest. So why settle for less?
Bro, this dude is a genius for this. But wait till y'all see the argument that he did between Umar and Seti. That shit is diabolical.
You can have never too much.
And then, and for those of you who want to know where this is Blacklight TV. He calls his show Never Too Much Podcast, but the name of the channel is Blacklight TV, and light is spelled Lite.
As transformed. Let's take a look at what they say. Did we do this? They step outside after weeks of fussing, and boom, gentrification hit harder than an unk to the dome. These fools really think that they done saved the hood, y'all. Family, we have done it again. Our words and power have impacted our community. There is no more crazy war on the streets, and there's no need for us. I got a chocolate mocha honey waiting for me down in Detroit. She waiting to gummy the Shango. And that's how you take credit for everything when you ain't do jack shit. And look at old brother Prophet, the only man who could see the future, but ain't see his bail hearing coming.
Colloquially, history will absolve you, family.
Yeah, history gonna absolve you, but them ramen debts in there, not so much.
Preparators rise, lead the dream team. Fighting for justice, making freedom a theme. Banging on the beach, yeah, carry the sound. Power up the people, we are justice unbound. Online to the streets, we igniting the light. Black man, here I am, we gon' stand and fight. Truth and a lecture, wisdom we spread. Breaking down walls while getting some bread. We the reparators standing tall. Against the beast, we would never fall.
Peace and love, black fam. It's the Prince of Panhandlingism, Dr. Umar Johnson. We live and direct from Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you, Sister Denise, you caramel frappe goddess. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $10. Next time, make it 20. We're gonna keep it moving. No, we're gonna keep on getting these donations because we gotta get the school bill. We gotta get this school bill. Hold on one second. I got $1. Who sent me $1, family? See, this is what I'm talking. We'll never. Sarah Sue said, you know what? Get up here on live, bro. I'm gonna bring him up on live. No fair. I got this, family. Hold on, Goonie Goon Goon Squad. I got this. Yo, family. What's poppin', family? Boy, yo, goddamn ass still ain't got that damn school, boy. Boy, you still begging, boy. Your ass broke to the mom. Talking about need something for some school, man. You been a scammer. Why you just don't get that shit up, man? Talking all that stupid ass shit. Talking about you the most requested.
Black power. Yo, he killed that part. Hold on, I gotta run that back. He killed that part. Family.
Goon Squad, I got this. Yo, family. What's poppin', family? Boy, yo, goddamn ass still ain't got that damn school, boy. Boy, you still begging, boy. Your ass broke to the mom. Talking about need something for some school, man. You been a scammer. Why you just don't get that shit up, man? Talking all that stupid ass shit. Talking about you the most requested when everybody know that Sarah Sue said it. It's the one who banging on that beast. Before you even, nah, let me talk. This is my lie. I'm the king. I took over the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? By the motherfucking throat. Man, you crazy hell. You must be talking about that throat goat your ass been dealing with over there in that dirty ass house you over there living in. Ain't no goddamn way you talking about a goat or this goddamn black power. I'm dealing with this little dirty ass Mickey. I know goddamn well you ain't talking about nobody goddamn size your big. I heard you albino. I heard you talking about handle me. Who you gonna handle? I'm 350 pounds. I'm 6'4". What your little monkey ass?
Family. Let me run that back one more time. Hold on, I was texting. I ain't even here. Family.
On live, bro. I'm gonna bring him up on live. No fair. I got this, family. Hold on, Goonie Goon Goon Squad. I got this.
Hold on, Goonie Goon Squad.
Yo, family. What's poppin', family? Boy, yo, goddamn ass still ain't got that damn school, boy. Boy, you still begging, boy. Your ass broke to the mom.
You still begging. Your ass broke to the mama. Yo, he got SETI down pat, bro. This is the best SETI impersonation I've heard. Other than D-Slap, Black Power.
Come on, need something for some school, man. You been a scammer. Why you just don't get that shit up, man? Talking all that stupid ass shit. Talking about you the most requested when everybody know That Sarah Susan said is the one who banging on that beast. Before you even, nah, let me talk. This is my lie. I'm the king. I took over the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? By the motherfucking throat. Man, you crazy. You must be talking about that throat goat your ass been dealing with over there in that dirty ass house you over there living in. Cause ain't no damn way you talking about you the goat or this goddamn black power. I'm gonna deal with this.
Yo, you know what was funny about this argument? Umar trying to put Seti on blast, talking about you still living with your mother. I heard you still living with your mother. Nigga, so is you. At least he got somewhere to live. Nigga, you in and out of hotel, sleeping in that car, and wherever else you be sleeping. Probably sleeping in the school. How you gonna try to put him on blast? And you living at your mama house too. You ain't even living there. You in and out of there.
Little dirty ass Mickey. I know good damn well you ain't talking about nobody damn size your big. I heard you albino. I heard you talking about handle me. Who you gonna handle? I'm 350 pounds. I'm 6'4". What your little monkey ass think you about to do, huh? Shut your bitch ass up. I'll run damn laps around your fat ass. Those 2 donuts on the ground, your ass gonna be looking down the whole time. Kick you right in your damn Pan-African.
He said if I throw 2 donuts at you, your ass gonna be looking down the whole goddamn time. Ah! Yo! He said if I throw 2 donuts at you, you gonna be looking down the whole time.
Hell no!
Panhandling that nigga. You don't even know who you damn dealing with, your damn fraud ass. You keep on talking. You ain't getting away with that. I got the Goonie Goon Goon squad coming. Huh. You don't know about the Goonie Goon Goons? Please, yo ass, who them is, your damn student? That must be the student that must be going to FDMG. Cause they damn sure ain't got no damn goon. Your ass ain't got no student. You ain't got no teacher. Your ass just out here begging that nigga. What dirty broke ass about to do? Still living in your mama house. Oh, well, I take care of my mother. Don't you talking about? Nigga, shut your
Oh, well, I take care of my mama. Nah, nigga. Your mom sitting in them shitty ass diapers. Yeah. He said, oh, well, hold on, wait. I take care of my mama. No, you don't. You're lying. Oh, shit, what's this? Oh, what did I just do there? Oh, that's a filter. Oh, that's fire. Hold on. Thank you for watching. Breaking news. I like that breaking news one.
Damn goon. Your ass ain't got no student. You ain't got no teacher. Your ass just out here begging that nigga. Your little dirty broke ass about to do? Still living in your mama house. Oh, well, I take care of my mother. What you talking about? Nigga, shut your damn ass up. Ain't no nigga gonna control me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna control me at all. Nigga talking about some damn tribunal. Listen here. I ain't f***ing with no motherfucking goddamn tribunal by some damn elder who have not even been active in the goddamn community. Bitch ass. Ain't even got anything to do with the prince. What is you doing even on my live anyway?
Bro, it ain't even the what's the name? It's the fucking SETI voice that's killing me. It's the SETI voice that's taking me out right now, bro. That SETI voice is crazy. UNC versus Gaslighter. Yo, Jaded is stupid.
Broke ass nigga. Man, shut your ass up. Ain't no damn way you calling somebody broke as much as you is. When your hand out on every single live, on every single post, your goddamn hungry hippo ass always begging for some goddamn donation. Ain't built a goddamn doorknob on the goddamn school. Conscious Hulk Hogan? You the conscious Hulk Hogan, Papa Smurf? That what you want? Papa Smurf. Get busy? Papa Smurf. Nigga, I ain't the one with the gummy on my shango, goddamn. You the one going and getting them dick pills at the goddamn gas station.
Yo, I quit. He said I ain't the one with the gummy on my shango. You the one gonna get them dick pills out the gas station. Yo, this nigga is diabolical. Yo, this is the funniest shit I've seen all week, bro. This shit is diabolical, bro. Diabolical.
You the one. I don't know where you talking about. I don't know where you get your information from. But your ass is lost, bro. Your ass lost. That.
Stupid baby fantasy island looking ass nigga.
Huh?
Can't stand you coons.
Say, you better be quiet, say. Cause your mama might come in that room and whip that ass and make all that damn noise in her house. You know what I'm saying? You better be quiet, boy.
Hit the cash.
Sure.
You think you Randy or you think you Macho Man? You think you Randy Macho Man Savage? Fucking nut. Fucking nut. You ain't nobody. Solid made you, nigga.
And single black mamas done made your ass. This is amazing. Your ass talking about donation. You don't want money from the white man. But who you think giving these people this goddamn money? The white man.
Joe, I never thought about it like that. You say you don't want money from the white man, but you want it from the black folks that get their money from the white man. I ain't never think about that. I never thought about it that way. You say you don't want money from the white man. Where the money coming from? Either way, it's coming from the white man. You just got a middleman. That lets you know that he just didn't want to get government grants because the government gonna want to know what the fuck you actually spending that money on.
Oh, your ass dumb as hell, boy. You ain't gonna never get no damn school. You ain't gonna never lose no damn weight. And you ain't gonna never get out your damn mama house. You in your house with your damn mammy, boy.
I'm the prince.
Sit in the house with
You
your
the
damn
general.
family, boy.
I'm the prince. You the general. I'm the prince. You the general. You know that prince don't answer to the general. The general answers to the prince.
Oh my God. Damn, shut the up, nigga. Damn. Nigga, you say everything 3 times. What the you think somebody stupid or some shit? Nobody ain't dumb as you, nigga. You gotta say everything 3 damn times. You gotta say everything 3 damn times. You gotta say everything 3 damn times. You stupid ass
You
nigga.
gotta say everything.
What's wrong with you, bro? Why you see everybody know you on that
shots
shot,
at me, you dirty fucking albino midget head, fist flying ass nigga. Stupid ass nigga. Don't care about the ancestors. I care about the elders and the ancestors. This nigga, I can't help it. You look like a cracker.
Oh, you gonna go there, man? Oh shit, you trying to go low, huh? Man, set your bitch ass up, nigga, before I come see your dumb ass nigga. Fat ass nigga can't tie his goddamn shoe. Talking about he gonna come and see goddamn Sarasu City in his power shit, bro.
Think I'm mad cause you like a cracker, nigga? I can't help that. Dr. Umar didn't do that. I charged Papa Smurf to a debate. You hear that, family? You don't want to do a debate.
Family, listen, family. I will debate that man. Just like D.L. Hughley said, I will debate you in the cafeteria of FDMJ, aka.
That's what D.L. Hughley said to him. D.L. said that shit. He said, "All right, you want to debate? I'll debate you in the cafeteria at FDMJ." That's what D.L. Hughley told him.
Ass nigga, fat nigga can't tie his goddamn shoe. Talking about he gonna come and see goddamn Sarasu City in his power shit, bro.
Think I'm mad cause you like a cracker, nigga? I can't help that. Dr. Umar didn't do that. I charged Papa Smurf to a debate. You hear that, family? You don't want to do a debate.
Family, listen, family. I will debate that man. Just like D.L. Hughley said, I will debate you in the cafeteria of FDMJ, aka that shit ain't never gonna goddamn happen.
You are a YouTubian. You so
Yo, brother Almighty, what is his name? I forget his name. Is Almighty something. This dude is hilarious, bro. I'll be watching this dude all day. This dude is funny as shit. Family. I'm gonna use that. Family. Make sure y'all hit. Hey, family. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. All right, Black Power. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Family. Don't forget to hit that like button. We got the comedic jewelry for the kings and the queens. It's your brother Sarah Suit and Fetty Wap. That's what I call it. It's your brother Sarah Suit and Fetty Wap. Because you know he be on that Fetty Wap.
them dirty ass unk earrings and them rusty ass necklaces on his goddamn family.
Meanwhile, this man out here selling dreams and the school ain't never goddamn exist. And a fairy tale to single mama.
I'm a scholar.
This nigga is a
dirty ass.
You a gigolo.
You a gigolo.
You out here robbing the people, you robbing these women and these children. Nigga, you delusional.
Little midget.
Where you at right now? You at your damn mama house.
Goddamn live. I'm live right now. Mom, I'm on the live.
Look at him, y'all. He done got in trouble. Mama done got, he about to get us spanking, y'all.
He about to get us spanking, y'all. He done got in trouble. Look at that little mama about to get it. He done got us spanking, y'all. Yo, this dude SETI impression is spot on, bro. Spot on. He still be on that joint. This your brother Sarasu SETI. We got cosmetic jewelry for the kings and queens, so y'all go down there and get y'all something. Family. Yo, this shit is diabolical.
Where you at right now? You at your damn mama house,
Mom,
I'm on the live. Look at him, y'all.
Look at him, y'all.
Mama done got, he about to get us spanking, y'all.
Let the bill go. Get off the line. Let the bill go.
Mother, no. What if I was just gonna scan him like that? What if I could just scan?
But this is who made the video. Brother Peace Almighty. I think his name is Big Brother Peace Almighty. I don't agree with that long ass beard though, but you know, it looks right on him. I don't think it would look right on me. I tried it and make my head look big.
I'm like Umar. Peace, and Pan-Africanism. This is your boy Omar. You can go for me. Jackson. Yeah, you can go for me. Is African. We are panhandlingisms. I'm telling you, family is gonna.
He said, "My name is Brother Omar. You can go fool me. Go fool me." Oh man, this dude's this dude got me in tears right now. He is fucking hilarious. And he kept saying, "Yo, I'm cooking up the best cartoon y'all ever gonna see." And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? I kept thinking about it when he kept saying it. He said, "Yo, I got this Umar cartoon coming. I'm cooking it up." Oh my God, this was the greatest fucking cartoon ever made.
Damn like Umar. Peace, and Pan-Africanism. This is your boy Omar. You can go for me. Jackson.
You can go for me.
Yeah, you can go for me. Is African. We are panhandlingisms. I'm telling you, family, it's gonna be powerful. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal. 258-985-9858. 281-985-9858. I want to say thank you to Sister Candace. Sister Candace, thank you for sending me that $10. Next time, make it 20.
Next time, make it 20. But
Australian Africans, Alaskan Africans, Peruvian Africans, Martian Africans, West Colombian Africans. The
He
Africans.
said the Martian Africans. He do be doing that shit, bro. You can't be that. I just realized that don't make sense. My European Africans, yeah, nigga, what? My Colombian Africans, my Jamaican Africans, my Haitian Africans, my London Africans, my Scandinavian Africans, nigga. That's like African America. You can't put African American. You can't put two continents together and say that you. Oh man.
They're on Pluto. Milky Way Africans, animated Africans, Static Shock. You know what I'm saying? Spawn. I want to give a shout. $5 Africans. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and get them ancient Kemetic Q-tips. Get them Harriet Tubman running shoes. Them Nat Turner self-defense kits. And I got the school coming. Oh yeah, it's gonna be called UG.
He said them African Q-tips. Them Nat Turner self-defense kits. Them Harriet Tubman running shoes. Oh my God. Can you imagine? A nigga be like, "Yo, I got them Harriet Tubman 13s on, boy. You don't know nothing about that, boy. You see these? I got the Harriet Tubman 13s. I got the Harriet Tubman 13s right here. I got them Harriet Tubmans. Them Harriet Tubman 13s. Can you picture a nigga walk up on yo, them Jones is fly, bro. What's those? These are Nat Turner ones right here. Boy, you don't know nothing about that. These are freedom fighters.
GIT. You give, I take you.
These them running for masses. These them running for massa 13s.
University. Now go ahead and hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. I don't care if you gotta go over there to Western Union. Hit the Western Union up. Send the letters in. Donations.
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 Gifts.
Bro, hey, brother, peace almighty, bro. You gotta slow down with that though, because that's mail that's actual mail that you put up. You know, somebody can slow that down and get your address. I'm not gonna do that, but I could have easily paused right there and zoom in and leave your address all over them joints. Next time, don't put them joints on there, bro. Just grab some regular paper and write something on it. That it would be the same shit.
Gifts, gifts, gifts. Family, the only nation that matters, family, donation. So go ahead and hit the Cash App and send at the $ Murph Almighty and get that money flowing so we can go ahead and get this UGIT Academy going, baby. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fire. We're gonna have the Nat Turner battle arena, Harriet Tubman racetrack, the Martin Luther King speak-offs. We're gonna have the Jean-Jacques Dessalines field runs. Just send the money now. Hurry.
I just realized this nigga braided his beard.
Up and send the money. We can do it, but you gotta hurry up and send this money, bro. I mean, family, you gotta do it and stop asking all these damn questions about where the money going. If you ain't give, don't ask for nothing. I am King Kong Cash App, Zulu of Zell, RBG, the real broke gang, baby. And I'm telling you, I need this money. I don't know, man. Mama might kick me out, man. I've been making a lot of noise. I don't think that she will let me be in this closet much longer. Please, family.
Right, he was definitely in that fucking closet.
If you support Black Power, family, if you support the movement, then send me some goddamn money. All of my caramel frappe goddesses got these funky women coming through talking about me. If you really love the kids, that is. If you don't love the kids or the ancestors, then don't send no money. If you love the ancestors, then don't send nothing. You only want.
If you don't love the kids, that's basically what he did, though. That's pretty much exactly what he did. If you don't love the kids or the ancestors, don't send no money.
Nigga, black money. This is the Prince of Panhandling speaking. All of my vanilla mocha honeys, the grand wizard of wire transfers here. You don't need to see my board of directors. My board of directors is Harriet Tubman, consciousness over cookies. My board of directors is Marcus Garvey running logistics, Turner overseeing security, and Mark Vesey in charge of landscaping and revolution, family. Need to get some ancient Kemetic Q-tips and clean that bullshit out your ear. Consciousness over Cash App. Don't miss out. If you miss out, then you ain't black and you don't love your kids. Victory over Venmo. Vanilla frappe with the little sprinkles that come from the hit the Cash App.
Alright, now let me play this last video. Cause Knee Slap Live, he just went live. Let me play this last little video and then we're gonna get on out of here. Dang, no, the motorcycle was humming.
Dr. Umar Johnson's second wife.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Just the mention of his name lit up the screen as the live podcast began. To some, he's the self-proclaimed Pan-African warrior, the savior of black children. But to others, he's a smooth-talking manipulator draped in kente cloth, selling dreams he never plans to deliver. And across from Tasha K sat a woman who wasn't here to flatter him. She came to rip the mask right off. Her name? Anaya, a Haitian-American activist with her own psychology degree, her own career, and her own story to tell. This wasn't a random critic off Twitter. This wasn't a bitter ex-fan. This was a woman who had known Umar personally for over a decade. And tonight, she was ready to tell the world the ugly truth she once only whispered to herself. She said the man behind the fiery speeches wasn't the man people thought they knew. Anaya wasted no time. She locked eyes with the camera and dragged the story all the way back to 2012, the year she first crossed paths with Dr. Umar Johnson. A friend had hyped him up as a genius, a powerhouse, a leader destined to free black people from the chains of oppression. But the moment she actually met him, she says the illusion shattered instantly. According to Anaya, the first words out of—
My bad, y'all. I didn't even scroll down in the chat. Oh, what's up with you? Uncle Malik, what's up with you? What's up with you, Uncle? How you doing? I don't know, man. I ain't seen him. Matter of fact, he was just lying on the Black Lives Matter lady. Pro Winters, peace and welcome. He said Frederick Douglass. He said the Harry Tubman. I'm telling you, yo, can you imagine somebody walking up with you? Yeah, these them Harriet Tubman 13s, Freedom Fighter editions. These are running from the master editions. What's up with you though, Unc? My bad, I ain't even scroll down on the chat. I ain't even see you was in here. These are Frederick Douglasses.
Of his mouth weren't about school.
But I was right. Umar was funneling some of that money over to other countries. He was doing it with fake shell companies and other. They're going to explain it in this video. He definitely was. And I said that. I'm like, why would he keep going to Ghana? Like he specifically got his citizenship over in Ghana. That man planning on running. And I'm pretty sure he didn't wire some of that money over there. I said that a couple times.
Schools, liberation, or saving children. Nope. She claims the first thing he did was size her up from head to toe, and then, without hesitation, hit her with a sexual proposition. She says he told her straight up he wanted her to be his personal buddy whenever he touched down in her city. In other words, that first conversation wasn't professional. It wasn't revolutionary.
Okay.
Well,
and so
first wife, and then I would have had a second wife, like chosen or what have you. So he wanted me like to be number one, and then we had a second wife because he wanted two wives.
It was raw disrespect.
Yo, but the thing about this whole polygamy thing, what Umar doesn't understand is you don't just choose the wife. You have to go to the first wife. And she has to approve of that second wife. She ultimately makes that decision, I believe. You know, y'all come together and y'all say, you know, you bring it to I like her. You know, what you think about her? You know, blah, blah, blah. And if she don't sign off on it, that's a wrap. You don't get to pick the second wife. I mean, you pick her, but the last decision goes to the wife. And then if you want a third wife, those two wives, if they don't like the third one, she ain't allowed. That's how polygamy is supposed to go. I believe so. I could be wrong, but from what I've heard when it comes to polygamy, you have to bring it to your wife if you want a second wife, and she has to sign off on it. If she doesn't sign off on it, it's a no-go. He believes that both of the wives got to be a different color, and he believes he gets to make that choice. No, you don't. That ain't real polygamy. That's just dictatorship and narcissism.
He basically told her, "You're going to be my person in your city whenever I want." The memory still made her pause because to her, that moment stripped away the facade and exposed the real Umar Johnson. But she didn't stay quiet. Oh no. Anaya says she shut him down right then and there. She looked him dead in the face and said, "No, I don't accept this. I've got a
I am right.
degree too.
I knew it.
You are not about to play games with my mind or my emotions."
Because it was the same thing for young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh thought he could just bring that's how he was doing it. That's why Camille left. Because she was like, "Oh, you want to be polygamous?" He brought Yogini Ma'at into the thing, and then she let that slide. Then she comes to the playground. He got Golden. That's when she tried to deal with Golden for a little bit. Then eventually she like, "No, motherfucker, it's not about polygamy. This is you just trying to stick your wink in anything, your thing in anything that winks. It's just you trying to sleep with different women and call it polygamy. Because you're rotating them like a motherfucker." He said, "I'm good. I've been on the freeway going from Oakland doing interviews. Everyone knows. And right. I'm glad you've been doing. I'm glad you've been going around making your rounds because you got the most information that I've seen out of all the people that's been putting stuff out. If you have been putting out, and it's not just that you dealt with Umar. You actually know how all this stuff works, how nonprofits works. You know how all that other stuff works that he's been trying to do. So you going around, I think that's what's hitting him harder than anything. I think your interviews is what made everybody flip. Like everybody was still kind of on the fence. There was a lot of people still on the fence. But after you came out, it was a done deal. It was a done deal. That'll be how it works now. In fact, the man has no say. Right. He has no say in that, right? Okay, I thought I was like, I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping.
At one bold statement, she said, stopped him in his tracks. He laughed it off.
Oh, come on.
Pretending it was all a joke, but she saw the look in his eyes. He knew she wasn't another easy target. She wasn't a woman who would fold to his charm. From that moment forward,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Restream got some streaming problems, bro. She said, like it be a little slow. I notice I be a little glitchy. Restream be a little slow. Mr. Switchy, what's up?
as she understood exactly who she was dealing with, and as she told her story live, the chat exploded. Viewers typed, "We knew it!"
Come on.
While others flooded the screen with shocked emojis. To them, Anaya wasn't just telling a story. She was confirming years of suspicion that had been whispered about Umar Johnson in the shadows. Plenty of folks had whispered, but nobody ever put it on record. Until now, Anaya said it plain and clear. From day one, Dr. Umar Johnson came at me sexually. It wasn't about uplifting her. It wasn't about mentoring her. It wasn't about empowerment. It was about using her. And the way she said it, calm.
And you know what's crazy? Every woman that this man has been with, he admits to having a sexual relationship with them, but he puts it off as if he's in the right and they're in the wrong. Wait, bro, you're in the wrong either way because these women are coming to you about their kids, not about sex. All the women say the same thing. I came to this man for help for my kid. The only way it can go into sex is if you, the man, and him. Because they're coming to you for their kid. And they all say that, no, he never helped my kid. I can see if you help the kid, and then, the mother, you got to know the mother as you was helping the kid, but you never helped any of the kids. So that means you looking for sex off the rip. You ain't even, attempt to help the kids. About attention and fact, more female grooming tried reaching out to me. Outrage. It's a way under fire. Oh, you a mess. You a mess. He said they try to come to you. Nah, get your ass out of here. Unc told him, get the stepping.
Eddie, completely unshaken.
And fast forward, when I met him, automatically he was trying to eye me down, trying to be very sexual or what have you, made a couple of sexual advances.
Right.
Carried the kind of weight you can't fake. But the story didn't stop there. It got darker.
Yeah, but lady, you was in the gym wiping sweat off his head, talking about this is how a woman's supposed to treat her man, and you was a little extra. I ain't even gonna lie. You just mad. I think she's actually a disgruntled woman because you was down for it. You was all on wiping sweat off his forehead in the gym, talking about how a woman should treat her man, knowing that you got a husband at home. You knew what you was doing. At least Lene Stacks keep it real. Like I like Lene because she 100%. Like she keep it real. I'm the throat. She said, yeah, she the throat goat, and you know, she kept it 100. You went up there and made it seem like he just came on to you, which I probably most likely did, but you act like you wasn't down for it.
When she revealed what happened to the very friend who introduced her to Umar in the first place. According to Anaya, that same friend ended up in his bed. She left her husband, abandoned her home, and relocated near Philadelphia, diving headfirst into what Anaya described as
so that's 2 married women he slept with? Damn. You talk about you an advocate for black families, and here you are breaking them up. Here you are breaking up black families.
Polygamous circle surrounding Umar. To Anaya, it wasn't some wild coincidence. It was a pipeline, a cycle where women got pulled in by his speeches, hypnotized by his confidence, seduced by that so-called king energy, only to give up everything they had. Anaya laid it out raw. Her friends surrendered her marriage, her house, her entire life, just to become one of many wives in Umar's rotation. She shook her head in disbelief as she told Tasha she gave up everything. And for what? To be wife number 3, 4, or 5? That was the reality, she claimed. Umar wasn't empowering women. He was recruiting them into a lifestyle where their sacrifices made him look powerful.
He had this woman, bro. You not looking for a wife. You looking for somebody else's wife. That's 2 different wives. You didn't fucked up a happy home. That's diabolical, bro. You just going around breaking families up.
Meanwhile, Anaya chose a different road. She kept her distance, always polite but never vulnerable. She never gave Umar her home address, never let him step inside her private world, never gave him the chance to get that kind of control over her. In her own...
Oh yeah, I ain't got no sympathy for this lady because you left your family and your husband to be a 3rd wife. I have no sympathy for her. I have sympathy for the family because he claims he's an advocate of black families and keeping black families together. Here you are breaking them up. Diabolical.
I was cool, but I wasn't giving him any play. I already saw the game. I saw what happened to women who gave in, and I refused to be one of them.
Fast forward.
Right.
This man,
No
our
exception.
first conversation was basically like, I'm gonna F you. I don't know what I can say on your show, and
Yeah, you can say
I'm gonna fuck you. Then you're gonna be my fuck person in your town because I travel a whole lot.
She explained that Umar only respected her because she resisted. If a woman gave in, she became part of his orbit, under his control. But if she pushed back, he backed off, like a man who only recognized
I'm ready.
when it stood right in front of him.
Hold on. Unc said he got some breaking news. What you got for me, Unc? You said you got some breaking news. What you got for me, Unc? Go ahead, I'm ready.
And then came the twist, the moment that turned this old memory into a fresh scandal. Almost 10 years later, in 2021, their paths crossed again. Haiti was in crisis, and Anaya, deeply rooted as a Haitian activist, was asked to help connect Umar to her community. Despite everything she already knew, despite the history, she picked up the phone. Why? Because the cause was bigger than her. She dialed his number, and sure enough, he answered right away, like he'd just been waiting for his chance to slide back into her life, as if none of their past ever happened. The live audience couldn't believe what they were hearing. How could the same woman who had turned him down in 2012 be reaching out in 2021? But Anaya made it crystal clear. It wasn't about romance. It wasn't about giving him another shot. It was about duty. My community...
Yeah, but if you knew what type of person he was, why are you reaching out to him? Come on with the bullshit, lady. You knew why you reached out to him. It ain't had nothing to do with Haiti. How you gonna try to blame Haiti on why you reached out? The movie producer Marianne officially filed sexual harassment charges against Umar Johnson because he keeps trying to call her. And one of the women walked off the site because Umar tried. Wow. Wow. I suspected that too. So Unk says the movie producer, Marianne, officially filed sexual harassment charges against Umar because he keeps trying to call her. And one of the women walked off the set because Umar tried sexting every woman on the set. Sicko. He was just trying to he just be fucking anything that moves. Umar come to your house, the fucking fish stop swimming. Umar come to your house, the fish stop swimming because he trying to fuck anything that moves. Anything with a hole in it. Wow. That is breaking news. You heard it here first on Rim Rum TV. Marianne has filed sexual harassment charges on Umar because he keeps trying to call her, and the lady had to walk off the site because he kept trying to sex every woman that was there. I gotta change the title.
He wanted a voice, she said, and they wanted Umar. So I called, but don't get it twisted. I knew exactly who he was. I knew what he had tried before.
So why would you call him?
Like a bomb. They cut through the air because they revealed the double life of Dr. Umar Johnson. Publicly, he was still being called on as a voice for the people, a so-called leader.
Now I'm seeing the toupee.
But privately, to her, he was the same man who had come at her with bold advances.
Yeah, that might be a toupee because his texture of hair changes.
Very first time they met. And as Anaya retold it, she made something crystal clear. This was only the beginning. She wasn't even giving the whole story yet. She was just cracking the door open. Then she leaned into the camera and dropped the question that froze the entire chat. If he did this with me, how many others are out there? How many women have the same story but stay quiet out of fear? The live room went dead silent. The laughter stopped. Even Tasha K, known for her sharp tongue and quick clapbacks, sat back in her chair and let those words hang heavy. Because this wasn't gossip anymore. This was testimony. And Umar's name popped up again in 2021, right when Haiti was in chaos. The streets were burning. The people were desperate. The nation was calling for leaders to step up. In the middle of all that turmoil, Anaya's own community turned to her and said, "Can we bring Dr. Umar Johnson to speak for us?" And that question hit her like a punch to the chest. How could she call him? How could she reach out
I appreciate that, Max.
2012, when his very first words weren't about activism, but raw sexual energy. She knew who he was, but she also knew her people needed a platform. And
hold on, it says, so Marianne has to pay the woman to avoid a lawsuit against her. Wow. You know, Marianne will be suing Umar for her money back and trying to sex all the women on the set. It's wow. Wow. So Marianne had to pay the lady not to sue her because of what Umar was doing. And she's trying to avoid a lawsuit, so she got to come out of pocket and pay this woman because what Umar was doing on the set. So now Marianne is going to sue Umar to get her money back. But why didn't the girl just sue Umar? Oh, because Marianne is the producer. It's her set. This is all her stuff. Said you talk to these people personally because of work, and the conversations are hard to listen to because we all love black women, right? We all have mothers, sisters, daughters. Yes, when I heard Marianne's last video, it was hard to listen to because it's like, bro, you trying to bully a woman? Are you serious? Like, you bullying women and then you trying to force yourself on them? Oh, you're a sick perverted man. A sick, perverted man, bro.
Duty, she said, weighed heavier than her pride, so she swallowed that hesitation and made the call. To her surprise, Umar picked up the phone right away, like nothing had ever happened. The history, the rejection, the awkward past, it was like it had been erased in his mind, and that one phone call reignited everything. Anaya told the podcast audience that she knew exactly what kind of man she was dealing with.
It's called sexual harassment on the job. Yes,
it wasn't about romance, she said. It wasn't about Umar. It was about duty. The live chat exploded instantly. Viewers couldn't believe what they were hearing. Here was a woman openly admitting she re-entered the orbit of a man she did not trust, simply because the cause was bigger than her. That contradiction, her distrust of Umar, but her willingness to still involve him, set the stage for the storm that followed. Because when May 18 came, Haitian Flag Day, Dr. Umar Johnson actually showed up. He had posted the flyer on his Instagram, and there he was in Brooklyn, standing shoulder to shoulder with Anaya, humiliating. Because leading up to September 11th, Umar wasn't just hyping a school opening. He was promising a historic day. Vendors, fashion shows, laugh again like he always did, but she wasn't laughing. Not this time. The internet, however, had already made up its mind. Supporters defended Umar, saying polygamy was part of African tradition, while critics blasted him for exploiting women under the guise of culture. Hashtag
Let me fast forward a little
Anaya
bit.
laughed it off, thinking it was a joke, maybe some symbolic skit, but soon she realized the plan was dead serious. Dr. Umar Johnson had arranged a public spectacle. He was going to stand before an audience, cameras rolling, and marry multiple women at once. And in his mind, Anaya was wife number one. Imagine the disrespect, she said, shaking her head.
Wow.
I never agreed to that. I never signed up for that. And yet he put my name in it like it was done. The podcast chat blew up instantly. Comments poured in. This man is wild. We knew the school was never the point. The disbelief was thick, but Anaya stayed steady, repeating his name each time more damning than before. Dr. Umar Johnson.
Hold on, I want to find the part about the finances.
School that night. Used FaceTime calls to reporters. How many collaborators have dealt with similar situations but stayed quiet out of fear? She painted the image of a man. Every cross-examination.
It will be all political content, educational content. I think I'm going to load up heavily on Black parent content.
Online forums exploded with debates. Was Umar finally being transparent about financial struggles, or was this just another manipulative guilt trip to drain his dwindling donor base? YouTube videos popped up overnight with titles like Dr. Umar broke and the FDMG scam exposed again. Clips resurfaced of his own daughter hinting at doubts about his credibility, adding even more fuel to the fire. Dr. Umar's leap onto OnlyFans didn't just shock the internet, it gave his critics a fresh wave of ammo. And yet, as wild as it sounds, some of his most loyal diehards actually cheered him on. They argued that OnlyFans was just another tool to fuel the revolution, insisting Umar was constantly sabotaged by haters, and that even selling the school might be a smart, strategic step to expand his empire somewhere else. To them, he wasn't desperate. He was visionary, making tough choices like a general under fire. But let's keep it real. Nothing about this screams strength. It reeks of desperation. The man once celebrated as the Pan-African general now looks cornered, juggling shaky donations, leaning on Cash App shoutouts, and clinging to an OnlyFans subscription priced at $111 a month. The same booming speeches that once demanded sacrifice now echo hollow when paired with pleas for subscribers. And in true Umar fashion, he couldn't just leave it there. He added another bizarre twist. Alongside the OnlyFans rollout and the possible sale of FDMG, Umar announced he's officially searching for a female stage partner. Not a wife, but a woman who could stand beside him on tour, matching his energy and fire. His requirements? She must be his twin in every way, a diehard Pan-African nationalist, completely loyal to the movement, and cut off from any ties to so-called haters. To critics, this was pure ego wrapped in revolutionary cosplay. To supporters, it was just Umar being Umar, eccentric, dramatic, and larger than life. But this is where the contradictions hit like a brick wall. On one hand, you've got the image he sold, the unshakable leader. raising millions to build an academy that would transform the lives of young black boys for generations. On the other hand, the harsh reality sits plain as day. A stalled building in
It's
Delaware,
terrible.
unpaid bills stacking up, whispers of a sale, and now an OnlyFans side hustle that feels like a last resort. The fan base is fractured. Some are fed up, calling it time to admit the truth, that the dream of FDMG was just that, a dream that failed. Others refuse to give up, begging for patience, insisting Umar can still pull it off if people just keep giving him more time and more money. But one thing's undeniable. The aura of invincibility surrounding Dr. Umar Johnson has cracked wide open. Whether he sells FDMG or clings to it, whether OnlyFans becomes a lifeline or a punchline.
So the crazy thing about it is FDMG, the buildings are not in the nonprofit's name. They're in his name. So if he sells it, he gets all the money. None of the people get the money. The buildings are in his name. Why? Well, if this school was supposed to be for the people, why would you put it in your name? Solely in your name.
Whether he finds his so-called stage twin or not, the mask has slipped and the truth is out. The man who once bragged about being the most requested black scholar in the world is now stuck begging his own followers to decide his fate. And in the world of power, leadership, and credibility, that is not a good look. The question hanging in the air is brutal. Are we witnessing the beginning of the end for Dr. Umar Johnson, or just the start of another one of his infamous reinventions? Fans argue, haters laugh, but one thing's clear. The shockwaves from his OnlyFans launch and his FDMG confession have changed the game forever. And let me tell you, this is only the beginning. Because if you thought that was his last bombshell, you're in for a wild ride. When the dust settled, the internet didn't quiet down. It roared even louder. Twitter threads stretched on for miles. TikTok memes hit timelines like wildfire.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Commentators came out swinging. What was supposed to be just another fundraising announcement spiraled into a global debate about money, pride, credibility, and the blurry line between leadership and performance. For years, Umar stood untouchable, hiding behind his booming voice, his bravado, and his non-stop confidence. That shield always kept accountability at a distance. But this time, the mix of an OnlyFans debut and the whisper of an FDMG sale was just too much. Even his most loyal supporters couldn't spin away contradictions this loud, this glaring, this undeniable. Sure, defenders rushed online insisting he's just using modern tools to reach the people. Y'all mad because Umar is creative. They repeated his claim that OnlyFans would serve as an educational hub, not a scandalous playground. But let's be honest, when people hear OnlyFans, they're not picturing lectures.
If it's an educational hub, why are you charging people $100 and something, $112 for it?
On Pan-Africanism or parenting
if it's for the people.
They're thinking about something else entirely. And that was the first crack in the illusion. Meanwhile, critics were ruthless. One viral tweet hit hard, 10 years of donations, and this man gives you an OnlyFans subscription instead of a school bell. TikTok comedians piled on too, acting out skits with fake Umars shouting, "Peace and Black Power," while fumbling with ring lights and uploading exclusive content for subscribers. The ridicule was relentless, but the deeper wound didn't come from the memes. It came from Umar's own words. His exact confession replayed across every blog, every podcast, every live stream. We received an offer to sell the Frederick Douglass High School. We don't want to, but it would put us in a very comfortable position. That word, comfortable, burned like fire.
It will put you in a comfortable position because he put that shit. He said, no, that's not true. Umar does not own the bandos. Right? Inc. does. In fact, Umar name is not on the deed. Stride Inc. has all the power of attorney. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Because for donors who skipped meals, cut vacations, even sacrificed rent money to keep his dream alive, the idea of Umar selling FDMG just to secure his own comfort felt like betrayal of the highest order. And the contradictions that had been bubbling for years, They finally boiled over. Too big, too loud, and too obvious to ignore. 1 minute, Dr. Umar was thundering that the FDMG building must be preserved at all costs. The next, he casually floated the idea of packing up and moving the project to Baltimore, Chicago, maybe even Africa. To many, it didn't sound like vision anymore. It sounded like desperation. How could a man who spent years preaching stability and legacy suddenly sound ready to abandon ship? The fallout was brutal. Longtime donors jumped on Instagram Live, waving receipts from as far back as 2014, furious that the doors of FDMG had still never opened. One woman broke down in tears on camera. "I believed in him. I believed this was for the boys in my community. Now he's talking about selling the dream we built together? Nah, I can't forgive that." Her pain struck a chord across timelines, exposing just how deeply people had invested, not just money, but trust. And yet Umar doubled down. His tone grew urgent, almost frantic, as he repeated the same mantras. "Get on your Cash App, family. $FD school. Get on your PayPal, brothers and sisters. Mail in your checks." But the more he begged, the weaker he looked. The legendary orator who once made crowds cry with passion now looked like a hustler, cornered by his own broken promises. Then came another bizarre twist. Umar announced he was searching for a female lecture partner. Not just any partner, but his twin, a revolutionary woman who could match his fire and stand beside him.
No, he was searching for another fuck buddy. Stride Inc. paid that tax bill. It's all on the site. Oh wow. Oh wow. So he didn't pay that shit. So that money. So where did the money that people sent him go? If Stride Inc. paid the tax bill, where did that money go?
On stage, his rules were strict. She couldn't have ties to critics, couldn't socialize with so-called haters, and had to be a die-hard Pan-African nationalist to the core. On the surface, it sounded like a call for unity, but for many, it reeked of vanity. Another distraction from the real issue. The FDMG building was still sitting silent and crumbling in Delaware. Some women actually submitted videos passionately speaking about Pan-Africanism, hoping to be chosen, but the internet had jokes too. Memes flooded the timelines. One viral edit showed Umar holding a giant casting flyer with the words, "Now hiring, Dr. Umar's female twin. School not included." The ridicule was endless. But underneath the clowning, the reality was darker. Umar admitted the truth. Donations had slowed to a crawl. After a decade of speeches,
says Uncle said Umar is like a renter responsible for the bill. Stride Inc. is in a tough position because the vacant fees, as he said, go up from 5,000 to 12,000 in a few months. Sit back and watch. Oh, I'm watching, Uncle. I am definitely watching.
live streams, and promises, people were tired. They wanted results, not more slogans, not more PayPal links, not another speech about sacrifice. And the fact that he even considered selling the FDMG campus was the clearest sign yet that the pressure was crushing him. Then the whispers got louder. Word spread that Delaware authorities might move to auction the FDMG property over unpaid taxes and utility bills. That revelation hit like dynamite. Suddenly, the quiet doubts turned into roars. Was this always a scam? Critics resurfaced old clips of Umar boasting he didn't need anyone's help, crowning himself the most requested scholar of his race and the King Kong of consciousness. But now, those words sounded less like confidence and more like arrogance collapsing under its own weight. Those same old clips of Umar roaring like a general were now being remixed with footage of him begging for Cash Apps and OnlyFans subscribers, turning his once fearsome reputation into pure meme fodder. And yet, on live streams, Umar kept the energy cranked to the max. He shouted down haters, praised his African donors from Ghana, Nigeria, and Kenya, and swore that the dream was still alive. He painted himself as the eternal victim, sabotaged, betrayed, envied. And crazy enough, in some corners, the act still worked. Loyalists flooded his Cash App with small donations, swearing their faith would never break. But here's the problem. Faith doesn't build schools. Money
Nope.
does, and the million-dollar question remained. If the donations dried up, would Umar actually sell FDMG? His vague, slippery answers kept everyone guessing, fueling even more speculation, more division, more drama. Behind all the noise, the truth stared everyone in the face. 10 years, endless fundraising, and still not a single student in a classroom. The FDMG property wasn't a monument to Pan-African triumph. It was a shell, a boarded-up building rotting in Delaware. And with Umar now juggling OnlyFans and dangling the idea of a sale, that once sacred symbol of black independence risked becoming nothing more than a running joke. Still, one thing was undeniable. Umar knew how to command the spotlight.
I think that he said that he got that offer to get people to donate more. I think the donations were slowing down, and he wanted a way to get people to keep donating to the school. So he said, "Yeah, I got an offer for the building, and I'm thinking about selling it." That's going to make people say, we put money into that. Let's keep giving him money so he doesn't have to sell it."
Every bizarre twist kept him trending, kept his name alive, kept those donations trickling in. Because whether you loved him or hated him, you couldn't look away. That's the genius and the curse of Dr. Umar Johnson. The story was no longer about building a school. It was about credibility, ego, and survival. Could Umar reinvent himself one more time and shut down his critics? Or was this the slow unraveling of a man who promised an empire, but instead built an endless cycle of controversy? By the third wave of reactions, it was clear this wasn't just gossip anymore. It had become a full-blown cultural event. People weren't just asking whether Umar should sell FDMG or keep begging for funds. They were asking bigger questions. What happens when a leader builds a movement on pure charisma but never delivers results? How far can blind faith stretch before it finally snaps? The whispers grew louder. Delaware residents started posting photos of the FDMG campus itself. Boarded windows, chipped paint, weeds crawling through the pavement. For years, Umar called it a sacred fortress of Pan-African pride. But in reality, it looked like an abandoned relic. Rumors spread that unpaid taxes and utility bills could land the property on the auction block. Suddenly, the dream of black independence was staring down foreclosure. And Umar's response? Classic bravado. On live stream, he thundered, "Family, we will not let the enemy take FDMG from us. If you don't want me to sell it, then you better send those donations."
See?
Flip the crisis into yet another loyalty.
See, if you don't want me to sell it, then you better send me some donations. I told you.
Test, daring his followers to put their money where their mouths were. But the truth was brutal. The more he begged, the weaker he looked. Critics circled like vultures. YouTube commentators dropped exposés with titles like "The School That Never Opened" and "Umar's $1 Million Mirage." Podcasts tore into his OnlyFans launch, calling it the slow death of a brand. Even mainstream outlets began poking around, curious about the self-proclaimed king of consciousness, who was now demanding $111 subscriptions while juggling the possible sale of a failing academy. And through it all, Umar kept spinning. He shouted out donors from Africa, reminded his audience he was still the King Kong of consciousness, and flexed like the movement was unshakable. But the cracks in his empire were impossible to hide, because while he ranted, the world could see the truth. No students, no staff, no classrooms, just empty promises wrapped in louder and louder performances. By the time the story hit its seventh wave, Dr. Umar Johnson wasn't just a trending name. He had become a cultural spectacle. What started as a fundraising scandal had spiraled into late-night jokes, parody skits, and endless think pieces dissecting every move he made. The memes were savage. TikTok creators acted out fake Umar lectures, where he preached Pan-Africanism while secretly checking his OnlyFans subscriber count. Twitter users stitched clips of him thundering, "No distractions, family," right next to footage of him begging for Cash App donations. It was cruel, but it was viral, and the internet couldn't get enough. Mainstream media soon smelled blood in the water. Outlets that once ignored him now ran headlines asking if the King Kong of consciousness had become the king of contradictions. Journalists highlighted the boarded windows of FDMG, contrasting them with Umar's bold speeches about independence and liberation. One headline read, 10 years no school. Where did Dr. Umar's millions go? That question echoed across podcasts, live streams, and barbershops alike, pulling his credibility into the spotlight like never before. Even supporters began to waver. Donors who had once defended him with passion started asking tough questions. Screenshots of old donation receipts resurfaced, and comment sections filled with people demanding transparency. "We don't need more speeches," one viral comment read. "We need classrooms." For some, the pain was personal. They felt betrayed, not just by Umar, but by themselves, for believing for so long. And yet, Umar still had defenders. In their eyes, the criticism only proved his point.
That's crazy. And that's crazy. Whenever something goes down and the receipts come out, they try to use it as a way to prove that he's being sabotaged. That's ridiculous.
The system feared him, that the media and his enemies would do anything to destroy his legacy. They reposted his live streams, repeated his slogans, and sent small dollar donations with messages like, "We got you, Dr. You," but the division within his own base was impossible to ignore. Half the movement saw him as a visionary under attack, while the other half whispered he was nothing more than a hustler in a dashiki. The tension boiled over when local Delaware outlets reported that the FDMG property was facing possible liens over unpaid taxes and utilities. Photos of chipped paint, broken windows, and weeds breaking through the pavement spread like wildfire. The school, once pitched as a monument to Black excellence, now looked like a decaying relic. That visual hit harder than any speech or podcast could.
Look how that lady rubbed him. Look how the lady rubbed
like
him.
a decaying relic.
He definitely fucking hurt. That lady right here over top of me, yeah, he definitely fucking hurt. Look how she rubbing him. He definitely fucking hurt. Look at her. Look at her.
That visual hit harder than any speech or podcast could. It was proof, in plain sight, that 10 years of promises had yet to produce results. And Umar's reaction? Classic fire and brimstone. He roared into the camera. "Family! The enemy wants to take FDMG from us. If you don't want that to happen, send those donations now." But instead of inspiring confidence, his words only added to the circus. YouTubers clipped his rants, slapped titles like "The Scam That Won't End" on their videos, and racked up views by the millions. At this point, the saga wasn't about one school anymore. It was about the fall, or survival, of a man who built an empire out of charisma, but never delivered bricks and mortar. The question wasn't just whether Dr. Umar Johnson could save FDMG. It was whether he could save himself from becoming the very thing he always claimed to fight against, a symbol of broken promises. Then came the split that ripped his base in half. On one side were the diehards, still loyal to the end, swearing that enemies had sabotaged the school and that government red tape was blocking progress. To them, sending another $20 wasn't just a donation, it was an act of revolution. They believed Umar was fighting forces bigger than himself, and every contribution was like ammunition in a war for liberation. But on the other side stood the disillusioned former donors who once defended him with pride, now calling him out directly. One woman went live, waving receipts on camera. "I sent this man $500 back in 2017. My son is grown now. Where's the school he promised?" Her tears went viral.
All right, I gotta find that spot that I'm talking about. But this is where I'm gonna stop this at. This is where I'm gonna stop this at. I'm gonna stop this here because I gotta get back to these kids. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired from work. And Slap live too. So head over to Knee Slap right now. See what he got going with young Pharaoh. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna find the exact spot that I was talking about. And I'm gonna come back with it. But it says that he was sending money over. Hold on, let me see if I can play it on my phone. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna come back with it tomorrow. So let me get on out of here, y'all. Let me get back to these kids and head over to Knee Slap. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. This your boy, the one and only, Bring This Baby. Baby on my eye. You was just tuned in to Rim Rum TV. See y'all when I see y'all. Till then, you better be careful here, little buddy.
MIG going crazy. I've been out of my body, but I've been doing fine. I've been stacking my cash, I'm working overtime. Taking drugs, I told my twin go pull another line. I've been praying to my God that all my kidneys fine. Stacking money, stay ready, this life shit not a race. In the real nigga category when they nominate. Been a hustler since birth, I cannot just jog in place. Yeah, my aura so big it be hard to hide my face. Ain't no checking me, I'm super fly, no catching me. I be trying to stay up on my grind, bad bitches testing me. Old friends getting mad, I leveled up, they ain't getting next to me. Some shit we don't get to choose, and this rap shit is my destiny. Pour it up and I sip, just spill lean up on my kicks. Took a Canadian to the trench, she got out with different kind of stitch. I do shit that these niggas wish. Took a nigga bitch and fucked her in the whip. These niggas hating, I don't even trip. Dripping on a hater, I be seasick. Coming for it all, trying to get paid. Know I'm from the trenches, you ain't crime paid. Got a thing